Hi there guys, it's Anthony George of Cutting Edge Guitar here. Welcome to this first lesson from a three-part series all about the legato technique. In today's lesson we're going to look at scale fragments and cyclic patterns. I use these with all of my students in the beginning with this technique so that they can bed in the foundations of the solid hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides, etc. And then what we're going to do in the following lessons is look at how you can take these through full scale positions across the neck and along the neck on different string groups, and then finally combining these all over the whole guitar neck. There is a link in the description box below to tabs of the 12 examples. If you want to see a tab, check that out. You can also download the tabs as a free PDF from that site. And let's get right into it with the 12 examples. Okay guys, let's get right into this with these 12 legato examples. The first 5 of which are going to be focused mainly on the 16th note rhythm pulse. Then we're going to expand into sextuplets, quintuplets and septuplets. The first example looks like this. The difficulty with this one is on the B string that we're only using fingers 2 and 4. Okay, so things to point out, what I'm doing with my plectrum: downstrokes for the high E string and upstrokes for the B string. Okay. Also make sure that you're using the right fingering, fingers 1, 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 on the B string. If you're unfamiliar with the fretboard territory we're in, we're kind of position 1 of A natural minor from the cage system. Or you could view it as position 7 from 3 notes per string. Okay, example number 2. This one we're going to be looking at 2 notes on the top string and 3 notes on the bottom string. So fingers 1 and 3 should I say at the top, and then 1, 2 and 4 on the bottom. Okay. Example number 3, this one is working across 3 different strings. What we're doing here, we're going to play 5th fret on the top, 8, 6, 5 on the middle, and then 7 on the G string. So where I've got the hammers and the pulls, they're on the B string. My pick is moving. I'm generally starting or moving the pick in the direction that I'm moving in. So I'll start with a downstroke, but then it's up, up, down, down. Things to point out about how I'm keeping this clean. Fretting hand muting. Make sure that your first finger or any of the other fingers on that when you go to the B string are all stubbing up to your adjacent string to keep that one quiet. And then also in my right hand I'm using this part of my hand to sit just in front of the bridge saddles to keep all of the other strings quiet. Okay, example number 4. What we're doing with this one, we're on the G and B strings. I really like this fingering for the way that it fans out using all 4 fingers. It's a great warm-up exercise and is an excellent exercise for intermediate guitarists that want to build advanced speed. Okay, example number 5 is the last of our 16th note feel examples. What we're doing here, we've got example 5A and 5B. 5A shows a low portion of this exercise, a lower portion of the scale should I say, and B is in a higher portion. It's just 3 strings of a scale, 3 notes per string, ascending and descending in like a rolling manner. I would suggest using different fingerings, so start with fingers 1, 3 and 4. And also try fingers 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and then onto the top 3 strings. Don't forget, if you do want a tab for these, there is one in the link in the description box below. I know that this can be quite confusing sometimes, trying to see exactly where my fingers are and all that sort of thing, but that's why I put the tabs in there, so that you can see exactly what's being played. Okay, example number 6, what we're doing with this one. Just ascending and a slight descent on 1 string. We're hammering through frets 5, 7, 8 and then pulling off immediately back to the 5th fret. Groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very, very difficult exercise in the beginning, that one, because you have to get the middle finger out of the way. I hear this sort of thing a lot with my students. We want to avoid that. Make sure that that 3rd finger's out of the way. And 6B does the reverse. Okay, number 7, we're looking at a string crossing exercise. The first version does this. And example B is up to tempo. And okay, example 8, straight string crossing with 3 notes per string, just a straight repetition fragment. And of course in reverse at example B. Example 9 and 10 move into our quintuplet feel. With quintuplets we're going to be playing 5 notes per beat. What we get in this first example, number 9, is an ascend descend of an entire shape. Okay, hopefully you can hear the groups of 5 pulse in there. And example 10, the full rolling motion comes in on the high E string. So what we're doing with this one, so 5, 6, 8 on the B, 5, 7, 8 on the high E, back down to the 5th, again 7, 8. Okay, number 11, we're moving into septuplet feel now, 7 notes per beat. what we've got with this one, we're going to ascend, descend, ascend again a string before then moving across to the next string. And of course, example number 12, which shows us the reverse motion of this. So now we're going to descend, ascend, descend a string before then crossing back over to the B. Okay guys, they are the 12 examples in this first legato lesson. If you want to see the tabs, they are all available on the post on my website, link in description. So you'll see the tabs, there's more description written out on there for you to help you make sure that you understand exactly how to execute the exercises. You can also download that post as a free PDF to watch and read wherever you like. Make sure that you subscribe and like the video so that you can see the next one. Cutting Edge Legato Part 2 is a follow-up to this, which will take us through strings, scale positions, and show us how we can use more of the fretboard. Okay guys, I'll see you next time. Take care.